A Senate Bill 2753. Imagine this. Imagine Texas says, "We are not changing the election system today, but we are officially studying how to merge early voting and election day voting into one system." That sounds harmless at first, but it can become the roadmap for bigger changes later. What the bill says it does? Senate Bill 2753 tells the Secretary of State to study whether Texas should better integrate early in-person voting with election day voting. The study must look at cost, logistics, security, and how ballots would be counted. What it actually does? This bill does not change the rules for voters right now. What it does is give the state a head start on building the case for future election changes. This means state officials can shape the next round of election policy while counties and voters wait to see what gets recommended. It shifts the conversation upward, away from local election control, and toward a more centralized state design system. Who benefits? The Secretary of State. State level officials who want more uniform election procedures. Groups that support tighter statewide control over how in person voting works. Who pays the price? Counties that may face future costs without guaranteed funding. Local election offices that could lose flexibility. Voters in areas where access could get harder if future changes are not funded well. Communities that rely on local solutions instead of one statewide model. Why it matters. A study bill can sound small, but it can set up much bigger decisions later. If the state uses this study to justify new mandates, counties may be told to change polling locations, staffing, security, or ballot handling without having the money to do it right. When local voices lose influence, everyday Texans are the ones who feel it through longer lines, fewer options, or less responsive election administration. Bottom line, Senate Bill 2753 does not change voting today, but it gives the state a stronger hand in designing how Texans may be required to vote tomorrow.